we really need to stop getting mad over things that some people are okay with, because it's getting crazy out here. What's up, everyone? I'm Jonathan Panda. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to dissect this whole situation with Simone Biles' prized husband. Let's get into it. So first, I'm going to play this video so that way you guys can see the way I think, so that way we can truly understand why we're all mad. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. Listen, just listen.
We're typically stronger than the men in our age group. Yes.
How did you meet your current boyfriend? Was it on a dating app?
So before I started dating my boyfriend, he didn't know who I was.
Was it on Raya?
Yes, it actually was. No, we don't have to talk about it. It's fine.
Did y'all hear that? So she admitted before she met her now husband, he did not know who she was. And she was interviewed by Glamour a long time before this interview that happened with The Pivot yesterday. And now people are surprised about what her husband said. Now, if you don't know what her husband said, I'm going to play the video. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard what her husband has said, but some people have not. And I truly wanted to show you guys the video of what Simone Biles said first, so that way you guys can truly dissect everything now, because some people heard what her husband said, but they haven't heard what Simone Biles said in the past, because some people think her husband just said this right out the gate as if this was new. But Simone Biles said this about him way before Simone Biles said this way before this interview even happened. All right, let's get to it. So this is what her husband said. This is what everyone is going crazy for. Listen.
For a couple of days, man, and it's like she pops up, and I'm like, let me see what this is. Gymnastics. I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity, So I'm like, okay, I'll see what's.
See, Ryan Clark is laughing too. Ryan Clark is laughing because he's surprised too.
So I swiped her, and it said we matched. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout, and I come back, and I get I had some likes on my Instagram, and I'm like,
y'all see her smiling? Y'all saw that? Y'all saw the eye roll? She said, I don't want to do it, but y'all saw y'all see the smile? Let's go back a little bit. She's in love. Let's look at the smile. Just listen.
And I get I had some likes on my Instagram, and I'm like, oh, this is my. I'm like, okay. So I see what's up, and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, take a shower and everything. I get my phone, and then she messages me on the app like, hey, man, this gotta be fake. I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, and we're in camp. Late July. So I'm not paying attention to, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched,
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This is like a Tuesday, and we texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much. Just COVID happened, everything was shut down. So she came down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man. So
you was really the catch in.
I always say we the man that catch, man. I always say we the catch.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did though.
Is what you're saying.
So I was fighting it.
So in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying.
At the time,
That's what
I'm not gonna say that.
That's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this is my third year. I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early. But like I said, man, it happened when you least expected. And we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly. We just laughed the whole night.
Oh boy. We heard what he said. Talk about the GOAT herself, the Simone Biles. Now Simone Biles Owens. I don't know her full name, but I'm guessing she took her man's name. But Simone Biles, who has the most gold medals in the entire world in women's gymnastics with 23 gold medals, most all-around medals with 6 all-around gold medals. By far, undeniably the best gymnast to ever exist in terms of women in professional gymnastics, Simone Biles. This is the woman who we're talking about. Now, a lot of people are mad, and I'm just curious to know, why is everyone so heated on why this isn't okay for him to say? Because after listening to this interview, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I was surprised by what he said. At first, I was alarmed, and I said, why would he say that? Oh, like, men are the, I always say men are the prize. Why did it come out that way? To me, it rubbed me the wrong way at first in the beginning. And I'm going to be honest, I was against him at first, but then I did my research, and then I found that video of Simone Biles, the one where she said that they met online. And then I listened to the entire story, how he explained how he was in training camp, he was a professional athlete. So he was really in tunnel vision. He was on his craft, grinding. So he wasn't focused on women. He was really trying to get his career together. If you haven't watched the podcast, I highly consider you watching it. I'm going to remove this off the screen for a little bit. But if you haven't watched this full interview on Jonathan Owens, Simone Biles' husband, you should truly listen to it, because it will give you a different perspective on what's spreading in social media. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, she should divorce him. He's wrong. Who does he think he is? Does he not realize who Simone Biles is? Hey, he didn't know her at first. He didn't know who she was. He didn't know how big she was, but now he does. So that's my issue with this situation, because at first it rubbed me off the wrong way, but then I did my research, and then I realized, okay, this is his opinion. And honestly, this interview wasn't even bad. I have no issue with what he said. To be honest, we saw Simone Biles. We saw her smiling. Y'all saw her rolling her eyes, didn't y'all? We saw her rolling her eyes. She's clearly in love and happy. So everyone trying to separate them, saying, oh, she should divorce him. She should leave him. He's so disrespectful. He just degraded her. But we truly didn't listen to the full interview. And honestly, from an outside, I'm also an outsider. I don't know about the relationship, but from what I'm seeing online, he's getting bashed. But we didn't truly see it. We didn't hear everything, and we didn't see. And a lot of people are not analyzing how this is something Simone Biles stated way before this interview. So Simone Biles stated that her husband didn't know her before. So why is this such a big surprise? All because when he said it, it's such an issue now. Now, overall, I just wish the best for Jonathan Owens. And another thing that I truly want to dissect is this statement, the prize in a relationship. See, I really hate that statement when it comes down to relationships, because I don't think anyone can ever be the prize in a relationship, unless if it's a situation where someone is gaining more in a relationship and someone is not. That's when there's a prize. But for this situation right here, I think they are both gaining something. And we can admit, like, I'm not sitting here and degrading. I'm not trying to degrade Simone Biles. Simone Biles is a GOAT. She is the best ever to step on a gymnastics floor, on a balance beam, on the floor exercise. She's the best. I'm not degrading her. But from what I've seen, how they look at each other, how they interact with each other, I can tell, they're in love. So we can't just sit here and say, oh, he's beneath her. Because listen, he is a professional athlete. He's a millionaire. He's college educated, no felonies, and he doesn't have any kids. And to top it off, he's a black man. Like, come on. The man is college educated, professional athlete, millionaire, no felonies, no kids, and he's a black man. And plus, he seems like he has his head together. to have all those things in order, do you not realize you have to be well put together? You have to be well put together to have those things checked off. Being college educated, a professional athlete at the highest level. The NFL is the highest level of football. You have to have things put together. So I don't think Simone Biles got into that relationship thinking, oh, you know, I'm the prize, I'm better than him. I think she met someone, she saw someone that she thought, oh, you know what, he's a handsome guy. I want to pursue him. I hope he likes me too. And I think he also saw her. She's like, oh, she's a pretty woman. She's beautiful. I'm going to pursue her. I hope she likes me too. I think that's how they got into this relationship. I don't think they got into this relationship thinking, oh, Simone is a prize. She's the Olympic gold medalist. So that means that this is how things are. That means that I don't think that's how their relationship dynamics is. And that's the issue that I have. I feel like people think that's probably how they view things, but we're also forgetting her husband, he pretty much has it together. I mean, before they met, he was in that grind phase where he was trying to figure out the trajectory of his life. But let's be honest, he knew he had the skills to get to where he wanted to be. So we need to get out of this mindset thinking that, oh, there's a prize in the relationship, because in reality, there's really no prize. The prize is the actual relationship, in my opinion. That's my ideology on this, the prize in a relationship mindset. I don't think there's ever a prize if there's genuine love. If there's genuine love, the prize is the relationship. Because honestly, think about this. Finding someone you like is easy. Attracting people is easy. But attracting the person that you like, and they like you back too, I think that's rare. That's a prize right there. The relationship is a prize, because most people, you know, are average people, but yet it's easy to attract most people. It's easy, and we need to start realizing that the fact that you're able to attract someone shouldn't truly be the prize. The prize is really the fact that you're able to meet someone that you like, not just someone who you're physically attracted to, someone who you like their personality. That we need to get into that mindset, because I keep seeing that, oh, he's the prize, she's the prize, she has more money, oh, she looks way better than him, or she has more clout, she has more status, that means that she's the prize. And that's not true love. True love is two people finding each other and making things work. So the prize is their relationship. Now, another issue that I truly want to admit is that we're also forgetting that he posted this video, by the way. Jonathan Owens, Simone Biles' husband, posted this video and it blew up. So it's not like he got caught off guard. Well, I'm pretty sure he kind of did get caught off guard with the question, but he allowed this video on his page. If you guys want proof, I'm going to show you guys, because some of you all think, oh, this was just an interview that was posted and he probably wasn't aware. But no, the man actually posted this video on his page. If you get on his Instagram page, you can see, okay, Jonathan has a video with the Pivot podcast, and people are forgetting that he posted this. If you down right here, I'll pull it up right here. This is his page. This is the exact interview that we just watched.
The best to have ever done.
See, look, he posted this exact interview on his page. Exact
Every step of the way. You know, like the moment. I see, don't get into no long shit.
See, look,
God damn, y'all.
That's the thing. He posted this video. So it's not like he was kind of caught off guard. He posted it. Now, I'm pretty sure he didn't think that this was going to go viral. I'm going to be honest, before this situation even happened, I didn't even know who her husband was. I did see pictures going online when but I didn't know much about him. But I knew who Simone Biles was. Come on, who does not know who Simone? She's the GOAT. But another thing is, we're also forgetting how he mentioned that he was at the phase in his life he was trying to make things work for his professional career in the NFL. So I'm gonna go back to that point in the video, because we're also forgetting that he mentioned how he was kind of fighting it. Look, listen.
Man, this my.
That's what you
Listen.
That's what you're saying.
I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this my third year. You know, I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early, but you know, like it happened. We suspected, and we hung out, man. It was like we hit it off instantly. You know, we just laughed the whole night.
There goes. And for those of you that are saying that may think, oh, what does that got to do? What do you mean? That's just like him saying that he didn't want a relationship with her. Listen, if you've ever played a sport in college, or if you've ever been a professional athlete, do you guys not realize you need extreme focus to be successful? No matter how gifted, how talented you are, you need extreme focus. And by the way, her husband was not drafted. He was undrafted. So he really had to lock in to really show people that he's about that business. So he had to be in his tunnel vision mindset. So your mind, it's like, for example, you trying to pass an exam to get a job or to finish. Like, think about how it's like during finals week in college. Everyone is studying hard to pass. That was his mindset. And truly, when you're in that mindset, you're not thinking about love as much. You're not thinking about love as much. We got to remember, like, when you're in that tunnel vision mindset, you're fighting it. You're trying to focus on what's important. And from what we've seen, obviously, the relationship he had with Simone Biles was most important, including his career. And that's why he's one of the best safeties to ever play football. He's playing at the highest peak. I'm not saying he's the best safety ever, but he's playing at the highest level. So he's one of the best safeties to ever play national football. And he met the prize, the GOAT, Simone Biles. They're both the prize. Their relationship is a prize. So we can't just say, oh, she's a prize, he's a prize. But we can say she has way more like Simone Biles is right here, and nobody can truly. She is the prize. I'm not diminishing her success because she is by far the best athlete to ever exist. Not just for women. In terms of all athletes, she's by far one of the best athletes. She was probably in my top 10. If I do my top 10, she will be on that list. I truly think Simone Biles. Now, like I said, he was in tunnel vision, so he really wasn't focusing on love. So he had to fight it. So we need to remember that. Another thing is, a lot of the issues that people are having with what he stated stems from their own insecurities. See, a lot of people are used to toxic relationships where people are exposed for acting in malicious ways in their relationship, using the other person, getting into a relationship just to extort everyone's money and benefit while the other person does not benefit. That's what a lot of people are used to seeing. And from the looks of it, it's obvious Simone Biles has way more success than him. So people are thinking, oh, he's trying to suck all her success and diminish what she's. I feel like that's what a lot of people are thinking, but we're also forgetting the man's a millionaire. Like he's playing at the highest level. So I feel like that's another issue. People are using their own insecurities and projecting it on what they're seeing. Now, another issue that I feel like a lot of people have is there's not a lot of examples of positive relationships out here. Because every time I get online, someone has broken up a relationship that we thought was going to last forever, ended. Tia and her husband, Cardi B and Offset. Like, that wasn't a surprise to me, but there are so many relationships where people are just broken up that surprised a lot of us. But we're forgetting that there are actual people out here that are actually looking for genuine love. People that are not trying to use or manipulate the other person. And I don't know how their relationship is like. None of us know. Only Simone and Jonathan know. But I think that this is a relationship that is just that was formed based on love, not out of manipulation, not out of different tactics to make the other person feel less valued. I don't think that's what the relationship is built on. I think it's built off of love. So that's another issue. And honestly, while everyone is over here arguing, telling Simone Biles, you need to divorce him, you need to leave him. Who does he think he is? He's nothing compared to you. Guess what Simone Biles did? Guess what Simone Biles did? I'm going to show y'all what she did. So after all the hate that her husband was getting, she posted this. Actually, after all the hate that her husband was getting, she went online on Instagram and posted this. Shout out to Simone, for holding it down for her, because she sees what the media is doing. They're trying to bash her husband, because most of the time it's men who are portrayed as the evil characters in a relationship. So she said, okay, I'm going to support my man. I'm going to show people how much we love each other. And she posted this. She basically said, F you, everyone. That's basically what she said. That's from this picture. I'm thinking that's what she said. They're over there smiling, showing off. I think they both got grills on their teeth. Let me look again. They're just showing off their white teeth. They both got some nice teeth. Well, she posted this, and I'm proud of her for doing that. She's showing up for her relationship. And he also posted this. He made a little post that said, let me read it again. He basically said, unbothered, just know we locked in over here. So, shout out to him for doing this, because a lot of people just think it's okay to just get online and talk down on someone's relationship. They don't even know the foundations of their relationship. They're just talking down on it as if they know everything. But yeah, this is what he posted right here. And, shout out to him for finding true love. I hope it is true love. And like I said, I don't know exactly how their dynamics are like, but I hope it's true love, because I'm a Simone Biles fan. I've been a fan of her since I first found out about her in 2015. This was when I was a sophomore in high school. And ever since then, I've been a Simone Biles fan. She's exemplary. She's the GOAT. Most gold medals in gymnastics. And they're 26, 27. Guys, these are two young people, both in their prime. And people over here bashing them, trying to tear down the relationship. That's the issue that I have. Why is everyone so mad? Why is everyone so deep in their business, trying to tell her, oh, she should do that? And I can see why. I'm going to be honest. When I first watched that interview, I'm going to say it again. When I first watched that interview, I was like, who does he think he is, saying that he's the prize? Like, oh, men are the prize. Because I don't think men or women are the prize. I think the relationship is the prize. So when I first watched that, I was like, who does he think he is? And then I watched the entire thing, and it made so much more sense. So if you haven't watched the full interview, I highly encourage you to watch it. The full interview is on the Pivot podcast. I wish I had the link up, but if you get on YouTube, type down the Pivot podcast, Jonathan Owens, Simone Biles' husband, you will find it. So that's my thoughts on this situation. And I don't think it should have blown up this far, because watching the full thing made me realize it wasn't even that bad. For what he stated, it wasn't even that bad. It sounds bad if you just watch the little snippet, but if you watch the entire thing, you'll understand where he's coming from. So before you get all hectic, before you start demonizing this man, this successful man, this millionaire, college educated, 0 felonies, no baby daddies, successful, and he's black, listen to his background, listen to his story, and listen to Simone Biles' story. And then I think your opinion will change. But thank you for tuning in. If you agreed with what I had to say, write it down in a comment. If you disagreed, write it down in a comment. I would love to learn, listen. And also, I would like to know how most people feel, because I found out by listening to his story. So I think all of you all should listen to the story and then start talking. So just let me know in the comments if you have an opinion or any ideas on what you think should have happened or what he should have said. And also, if you enjoyed my vibe, I would appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up And make sure you subscribe so that way when you log on to YouTube, you don't have to look for my name. It'll be right there. But anyways, I'm Jonathan Panda. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.